Here's how we'll get started. We're going to use just the notes from one scale. There's 12 major scales, but we're just going to use the notes from one scale. And those notes are going to put us on only white notes. Now you probably think that's the key of C, the white notes. Yes it is, but we're going to look at it in another way. We're going to use the notes from the key of C, and that's going to give us all white notes. But we're not going to play a C scale. We're not going to start on a C note or end on a C note. We're never going to go. That's going to be pretty much strictly forbidden. We're going to consciously never try to start or end on a C. What we're going to do is use all of the white notes, the notes that are found within the scale, and find that we can start in any location we want. And we're not going to be running up and down as if we're trying to make some sort of a scale. We're just going to find our creative ways to use all of the white notes to build interesting melodies and interesting chords. We're going to be using the pedal as I talk about these concepts here. So if you're not used to using the pedal, refer to a video I have, a very short video clip about how to use the pedal. It's going to make things a lot easier for us as we experiment around. Let me just give you some ideas now about what you might do to get started, to take your first steps. We'll hit the note here, and then let's just play combinations of 3 notes at a time. Try that just to get yourself lifted off the ground. Make them all ascending. And also, let's play softly, like I'm doing here. Don't try to imitate the notes I'm playing at all, but imitate the feel. I'm going to try to do something meditative, something cool and meditative, relaxing. So let yourself just think of relaxing music. Hit the C down here. And let's go in combinations with 3. Slowly. Now play 3 notes at a time, skipping around. Here I go. You can repeat if you want. Or go somewhere new. And then when you want, strike the note again down here, lift up your foot off the pedal, put it down again to start anew. Make some big skips. Take our concept to using 4 notes at a time, striking 4 notes. That'll be our only parameter. And you can do them any way you want and in any direction. Just combine 4 notes at a time, add our left hand. Where you go with this will depend on your own personal agility at the piano. Let's find out what we can do creatively with chords in our right hand. We've been playing with 1 note, single lines, using scales and letting our left hand move around. Now let's find out how we can put some chordal interest into our right hand and have some fun, creative fun with that. All we're going to do is stay on the white notes once again. And what is a chord? A chord technically is playing more than 1 note at one time. So it can be 2 notes, 3 notes, 4 notes. You can have big chords with even more than that. What we're going to do is just play chords in our right hand, striking any combination of notes. Any. We don't have to think about the name of a chord because we're not worrying about that. All we have in our sound palette is white notes. It's like you were just dropped on a new planet and you've lost all description of what music is the way you've learned it. What you're doing is looking at this instrument and it's white notes, it's keys, and you happen to have some dexterity to move around with. Let's select another note in our left hand to be our pedal tone. Let me go to D here, just arbitrarily. And I'll build my chords up here. I've got 2 fingers here, the little finger, 2 fingers in the ring finger, whatever you're comfortable with. Spread out these 3 fingers. Turn it around, put 2 down here. You can see these ideas aren't terribly difficult. If you've been playing classical music for a while, it's not very challenging on your skill level. What might be challenging is the concept of improvisation, the idea of getting free and playing without written music. I'm giving you some easy concepts for improvisation that will hopefully let you explore your own ability to improvise and discover playing the piano in a new way.